Hi YouTube, long story short, I lost the 50k account. I started scalping on a small personal account. I found some profitability and now we bought another funded. On the personal account we started at $30, we picked at 110. Last week I did some stupid shit, now we're back at 80, but I saw really good profitability once I started scalping. On the funded account we just started last week, we ended up being pretty much break even. One thing that I realized recently that has made me profitable, and it's one simple phrase: I don't force trades anymore. This is the most powerful phrase ever. Why? Because this has legitimately made me profitable. This is the only reason why you're breaking even, is because you are not consistently skipping force trades. Why is this such a powerful phrase? Because this forces you to be consistent in every single decision. This phrase alone covers risk management, covers context, covers entries, covers so many things, right? A force trade can mean you risking way more than you're supposed to. A force trade can mean you trading in a context where you know it's more likely to fail, or you taking an entry too early. This phrase alone, rooted into identity and thinking about it every single day I'm trading, has legitimately made me profitable on the personal, and this is what we're gonna use on this funded to get payouts. That's all I just wanted to put out there. This is the most important phrase ever, and trading with it in mind. Not forcing trades will legitimately make you go from break even to profitable. Okay, so UK is looking like it's gonna start breaking lower, but we do have this, which technically if it gets inverse we can be drawing low. Decent draw here this low. This would be at most my draw because of highly resistant area. Very good multiple candle order block here. My plan would be, we have a really good order block. I'm pretty confident that we're gonna come for that order block, but we need to see some sort of liquidity rate into that order block break, and then we take price lower towards that these lows. Oh yeah, this is a good lower time frame draw here. These small equal lows, and we're stopping on the high resistance. This is actually pretty good. This is what I want to see retested here, because we inverse. Now I just want to see a retest. That's always how I trade, is I want to see inversion, retest, and then hold lower. Now we're printing this bullish gap, which is good. This is our idea. It's very consistent, 10 pips almost. We're looking to target these low resistant lows. Yeah, but only criteria pretty much here is us retracing into that order block at the top. If we don't, we don't, and I'm not trading. We still might get that retrace, but it just looks like we're gonna hold this, even though this could have been a trade. Like, yeah, it's just inconsistent. It's just very inconsistent because our stop loss is not safe here. It's sad we don't look like we're gonna have a trade, but it is what it is, right? We cannot really be forcing trades. So nice, you guys, 6 people voted yes. Nice, that's enough, to be honest. We're definitely gonna do some calls with the community. I mean, not even community, bro. It's not a community, we're just friends. That's how I like to see this shit. We're just friends. I'm not a trader and you guys are following me. We're just friends, bro. We're on the same journey. I trade only gold, but planning on coming back in euro and geo. Okay, nice, bro. These are solid pairs to be trading, and gold is nice. Gold, intraday, I wouldn't say the greatest, at least for me. Like, we see that most of the times gold actually moves in Asia. These are some days, bro, like Asia prints so much, then London and New York just retraces. I feel like for swings, gold is probably better. Trading the 4 hour, the hourly, this would be way better. I would trade swings, to be honest. Sell side sweep, inversion, bullish order flow, this shit right there. What are we targeting this high? Like, this is clean. Like, for swings, this shit is clean as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, gold is clean. The best thing about forex pairs is that they retrace. Gold doesn't fucking retrace. Many times gold just, like, look at this shit, like gold just flies. But on euro we always see, most of the times we're gonna see retraces. Even here, like, look at this shit, even in bullish order flow we see retrace here, rate liquidity, continue higher, retrace, continue higher, retrace, continue higher. It's always retracing. Like, even here, like, look at this shit, bro. So retrace within Asian range, break down lower, retrace, break down lower. We always get that shit. Like, even here we form a bullish range, retrace, continue hard. Like, it's always retracing. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the good part about futures. I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it. That's, yeah. But can you trade like USD futures? Is that possible? No data, okay. Ooh, so clean. CFDs, you get spreads, but on future you get commissions. I feel like that's the difference. Funded folk, that a proffer? Oh really? What the fuck, I never heard of this. Unleash your trading potential with funded folk. fuck? But why do they have oh, it's nice that they have very small sizes as well. So you can buy a 1K with $8? What the fuck? I would just buy this shit just to gamble on it. I would hella full port this shit, bro, non-stop. I would full port. I would keep buying these accounts with $8 on full port. Wait, what? There's no fucking way a 50K account is $37. I don't believe that shit, bro. Something is sketchy. Bro, earn $5 for video reviews. You're paying people to review your fucking, like, bro, this is already like Ponzi schemes. These are huge red flags, bro. Like, they're paying you to give them good reviews. Like, come on, bro. Funny that all the payouts are in one fucking day, 20 August. What is this? Bro, this propfirm is very fishy. I already don't like her. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know why. Is this a dog shit opinion? Is this a dog shit trade or not? Is this gonna win or not? What do you guys think? She took a buy. This is garbage. She's buying into a gap. I think it's garbage, to be honest. I think it's gonna lose. Bro, what is you doing, bro? Good job, big dub. Why are you buying though? Why is you buying? Order flow is bearish. Look at this shit. Inversion, gap. Why is you buying? You don't have high time frame. You don't have shit behind this trade. I mean, it's easy, yeah, to say things like that, but this just looks like dog shit. Like, you don't have to have a lot of brain cells. This guy is a fucking degen, bro. This guy gambles so hard. Look where he's buying, like, really? Look at the side. Oh my fuck. No stop loss. I just coincidentally don't have a stop loss on the high impact news, guys. Guys, buy this guy's course. Trust me, this guy's good. No stop loss again. Scaled in. And he bought again, bro. What is this, bro? Bro, but even when I see his charts, I don't know, I get a feeling of unprofitability. I don't know why. Yeah, nice rental. Really rental. I don't believe this guy's making money, bro. This guy thinks it's him. Look at this shit. Thinks, imagine being out there on the fucking sea taking 5 losses back to back. Bro, this guy is a fucking clown, bro. This is what the feeling I get. Like, this guy tries to look like the profitable trader. Like, even like this shit, like, yeah, let me talk about trading, bro. I'm him. Bro. Oh my god, this guy's him, bro. This guy is him with the belly coming out on the bench press. Look at this guy, bro. This guy is him, bro. I aspire to be like this guy. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. I'm gonna give you, this guy is good. This guy is legit. This guy is very good, a very good trader. He has a lot of proof. He's actually very fucking good. Matt Gray, Jade Cap. This is a scam. Don't fucking watch this shit, bro. And this guy is also legit. And also PB trading. These guys, I really enjoy these guys, bro. Bro, like, this series is so fucking fun. If you guys haven't watched this shit, bro, watch it. It's like a fucking traders. Just watch this. If you guys haven't watched this trader bootcamp, watch this. Is very fucking fun to watch. 17-minute stream. This guy fucking took 10 losses before he started the stream, and now just opened the stream in one of his trades. I mean, this is dog shit trading conditions. He's gonna get stopped out. Look. Bruh. There's no way he gets, how the fuck did he get 200k subs from what? He has 5 fucking videos. They don't have a lot of views. How the fuck? From shorts, probably. Yeah, probably from shorts. I'm not gonna lie. Like, getting 200k subs from shorts is crazy though, isn't it? Got stopped out again, as usual. This buy isn't that bad. It might work, but yeah, it might work, but it's risky. Yeah, at least this. Yeah, that now you're overdoing again. Yeah, I wanted to say you're overdoing it. What the fuck you're buying here, bro? Like this guy is getting FOMO because he sees his trade running and he just fucking FOMO longs and then he gets stopped out. Like what are you buying after he buys a liquidity gets taken and it's so fucking high above? Fucking stupid ass bitch. Buy again, of course. Why are you trading in these conditions and why are you taking 5 trades, bro? This guy won like 2 trades and lost 5 in 15 minutes. He's buying again, bro. I know, he got stopped out. This guy has no patience. Okay, he's selling. What is the confluence for shorting? Hey, look at him get so fucking happy that he's in profit and now it's gonna get fucking reversed on. Look him get annoyed. Look at him get annoyed, bro. This guy is so fucking emotional. Look at him get annoyed. Oh my god, look at his risk, bro. This guy is risking hella fucking bands on this. This guy is risking like 30-40k on this trade. Now he's buying, bro. Nah. This guy is unreal, bro. Like you cannot be trading like this non-ironically and having 200k subs. Are you fucking serious? This guy has no bias, no strategy, no nothing. Look at this guy, bro. It would be crazy to get stopped out once again. I think this one is actually gonna work because he's unbiased, but yeah. Look. Look at this. Look at this guy. Yeah. This guy. This guy's a teacher, bro. This isn't about fake Lambos or rented mansions. It's exactly what it is about, bro. You just showed up with fucking rented Lambos. It's exactly what it is. Now he's overconfident and now he bought again. Bro, this guy is so stupid, bro. Why am I going all in? Because you're a stupid fucking gambler. Why are you going all in? He's definitely gonna enter a position very soon. He's not gonna last more than 5 minutes without entering a position. This guy is a cloud, bro. What is this zone? This guy is building an imaginary zone, bro. Good job, bro. Good job, bro. Good job. You're him, bro. You're him. This was it for the day stream. I had a lot of fun with this guy, bro. I mean, Dax ended up rejecting those sells. And now we look like we're gonna take this as a draw and we're gonna take that as a draw. I ended up buying on Dax here. I just wanted to see how we react lower time frame because it's a bit of a sketchier context, but we're getting a lot of momentum. Hell yeah. It matters a lot how we behave here. I would be down to let this run a bit more, but we really need to be cautious at this, how we behave on this highs, because it's technically our first objective is that high, right? I do want to see around here, do we close, do we come back above, what do we actually do? So I do want to see if we reclaim above or we do react. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. We might be holding this. I mean, after that reaction, yeah, we're going higher here. We did inverse a 4 hour. We had a 4 hour gap. I didn't even realize we had this 4 hour gap. We should be easy on being bullish here, and we wigged that. We basically entered off the sweep into that 4 hour. Yeah, this was a 4 hour AVG here. I didn't even realize. Maybe if I had that information, I would have entered here and maybe have our TP set at Asian highs, but overall, like, it's voided. It should easily be drawn higher here. We were like a 1.8 here. Maybe could have trimmed, but when I'm this confident in the trade, I think trimming is just trolling. I wanted to scale in on DAX, but it didn't let me. Again, the same issue. I think I don't have margin left. It just told me not enough money. I marketed, I think around here, I wanted to market execute, but I think DAX is just gonna fly up. It's just about trusting, really. What we ended up holding is this really pivotal middle of the range. Why trust this? Because of higher time frame, bro. Like, it's a risky play if you think about it, leaving price open after Asian highs got reached, but look at higher time frame. Look at this 4 hour AVG. Look at this 4 hour inverse. Look at this strong liquidity. Look at this void. It's just very, very strong higher time frame on being bullish towards next objective. That's why I ended up I'm just looking at DAX. On the next like 5 minutes we should be hitting that. This is what I'm watching to see if we actually hold higher, which we should, because we see that the bearish move lower is actually slow, and the 5-minute AVG. Let's see us break above it, reclaim it, and just continue towards TP. That's what I think should happen. Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. Oh my fucking god, bro. This is so annoying, bro. Why haven't we reached the fucking low resistance liquidity? That's my question. Like, bro. Yeah, I'm done for the day, bro. Fuck this. Fuck trading. To be honest, fuck trading. Fuck all of this bullshit, man. Important. I basically relearned what I was doing on the personal account that actually made me profitable. So we're gonna talk about this right now. There's two simple things that I did, and that made me highly profitable. Maybe get an 80 and 90% win rate. So there was one key phrase that really roots psychology and solves pretty much every single psychological issue you have, is I don't force trades anymore. Why is this such a powerful phrase? Well, because it takes care of every single bad decision you can potentially make, care of forcing risk instead of over leveraging, forcing entry, forcing timing. It pretty much takes care of every single bad decision you can make. If you come with this mental and with this phrase in mind and with this phrase rooted deep inside you, it's gonna take care of every single thing. The second thing which I realized today was I trade to be consistent, not to make money. Right? Money comes as a byproduct of trading to be consistent. Why am I saying this? Well, let's look at the DAX trade that we actually took today. I realized what changed. When I was trading the personal, no, in this case I was stretching for a pretty big TP. My entry actually was here with a stop loss around here, and we were getting a 2.5 on final objective. This trade was really clean. Like, I was really expecting us to reach into this. It was a low resistance, so technical, it was not a problem, right? I could have bet my house on price reaching this area. But what was I doing differently, right? What was I doing differently on the personal? Well, the biggest change is I would have taken my profit on Asian highs, right? 1 hour, doesn't fucking matter what hour you get. I would have taken my profit here because it's first objective and it's the most consistent move we get. As soon as price reaches Asian highs, us reaching into the second objective drops win rate significantly, drops the win rate of our trade and of the chances of us winning. So what was I doing on the personal? I was just taking these small moves, these very consistent moves that I knew I was having, and I knew they were very highly to play out. But now when I was trading the fund, that I was looking for this 2.5R that has a lower chance of hitting, right? So I was not trading to be consistent, I was trading to hit these home runs in a sense. Even if the trade was fine, it was just me stretching the R, and I could have been done at a 2R, let's say, and be done for the day. But instead, because I stretched for another 0.5R, I got break even. Is that really worth it? I'm asking you, is that really worth it on the long term? Hell nah. So the biggest changes is trading to be consistent and taking only these consistent moves, no matter what R it gives me. If it gives me 1 R, it gives me 1 R. If it gives me 2 R, it gives me 2 R. And if it gives me 3, even better. So taking the consistent move and letting R be R, no matter what the R is. Not trading for R, trading to be consistent. What is the most consistent move here? Asian highs. Alright, Asian highs, be done for the day. We would have been done for the day either on the 5 minutes or 15 minutes. First of all, you lose time. You would have been another like 50 minutes in the trade just because you want to stretch for what? For another 0.5R. First of all, it's time. Second of all, it's consistency, right? It's very important. Like, that's what I was doing. The personal, I was just trading towards the first objective and the most consistent move. Asian lows got swept, 4-hour AVG. What is the most consistent move, and what is the highly likely move that we get? We reach into Asian highs. On Asian highs, and in this high, we can react, we can pre bearish, we can do a lot of things. So after this objective gets hit, we have a real low chance of continuing the trade. The win rate drops significantly, right? Until here we have an 80-90% win rate, and until here we have like a 40-50% win rate. That makes a huge difference on the long term. Compounding a 1.5R with 80 and 90% win rate compared to compounding a 2.5R with 40% win rate is a massive difference. I'm telling you, you're more profitable by stacking these consistent moves. But now things change. I bought a funded account. I was focusing on passing the account. I was focusing on taking trades to hit those home runs and pass the account with big trades. But ironically, this mentality and trading like this has made me break even, right? Has brought me back to being break even. Let's look at our account. That brought me back to break even. We're stalling. Why? Because I'm not trading to be consistent anymore. And this whole fact of me trying to stretch this trade when I should have just taken the most consistent move is making me break even, right? So that's a very, very big shift. And now you're gonna see that I'm gonna start being profitable again, because these are basically the only two major things that I was doing on the personal account that made me so fucking consistent and so good, right? When I was trading the personal, I didn't care. I was on a $70-$80 account, right? The money will not be life changing. No matter how profitable I turn, the money will not be life changing. So I was just saying, okay, at least let me trade to be consistent. I was stacking 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hours, and this on the long term has made me hugely grow the account because I was massively consistent. Me taking the most consistent move has made me have an 80 to 90% win rate, compared to me now trying to stretch this 2.5 hour and my win rate dropped to break even. Be done in 20 minutes, be done for the fucking day, stack money, come back the next day, take the same fucking trades, 80-90% win rate. The highest chance we were on reaching here. After we reach here, we see instantly once we react here, then we reach again, react again, then we reach again, react again. It's just like I'm taking my take profit on the first objective that has the highest win rate or highest chance of getting hit. Then I'm down for the day. No matter if we have 2-3 fucking very clear objectives here, I'm taking my take profit here. I'm being done, not thinking about, oh, what if I would have let price run towards the 3 or what if I would have let price run towards the 4 or nah. These things don't fucking matter. Consistency matters. That's how you reach profitability, by being consistent. So we're gonna see what we have for the rest of the week. Today we have PPI in about 1 hour and 15 minutes, so we're gonna have PPI, and tomorrow we have CPI. So we're gonna see what we have. Even a CPI day, trading like this, like for 10 pip move, 15 pip move, we're gonna have opportunities to be trading because we're only looking for the small portion that we know is consistent, right? So yeah, that's gonna change, and you're gonna see stuff finally compound. We were 2 weeks around break even, or at least 1 week and a half, because I had to relearn things and relearn consciously what I was doing on the personal that made me so highly profitable. 80 and 90% win rate is crazy, bro, and you're gonna see me pulling that shit again. DAX, if we inverse it right here, I'm down to be looking at these shorts. This is a good inversion to take price to the bottom. I am down to demo it though. I wouldn't really short until we get the inversion, but I would demo it. That's pretty much the idea. The displacement looks hella good though, but it's slightly risky to trade without seeing the hourly FVG get inversed, tapped. If we would have seen that hourly FVG, I might have considered just trading off here, but like this, we can't really do that. Strong close, retrace maybe into here, and then if we get a bearish entry, I'm really willing to take these entries lower. We needed to wait for the 50-minute inversion because we have two iffy signs, which in this case is this buy side liquidity and the hourly FVG not getting mitigated. We have nice buy side liquidity getting swept. That's probably why we haven't come all the way up to that. I don't know if I'm willing to trade this if we don't reach into this, because this is where I kind of get a safe stop. This is gonna be our criteria for breaking lower or for entering the sells, and I do wanna, okay, nice, now we reached 1.85, which is completely fucking fine. Didn't enter yet. Again, I'm waiting for the candle close. We get like a 1.7. Yeah, sold here on DAX. Didn't get the greatest fill, but we get like a 1 point something. I'm just a very simple idea here on DAX. I'm just looking to take my profit on these Asian lows. If you want to see, we marketed right on the break of this low, and we're just looking to target this low here. You can think about scaling in, but I don't know if I have margin left, because this was the issue with DAX even yesterday. Maybe just like a temporary reaction, but that makes it hella risky now, because we have like the sell side rates looks way stronger on MetaTrader. So we're gonna see, because we might just inverse, right? We cannot really close too quick as well. But yeah, we're paying attention to this area. How do we behave to it? Because if we come back and still hold lower, yeah, we're chilling pretty much. I was away, we hit TP. That's my trade. I don't need more than this. We got like 1.5 on this actually. Like, this is how I trade. I don't need big moves, bro. I just need consistent moves. 800 with 60, which was our scaling, but still we made pretty decent amount. So let's see on the account. We're 1.36, so we're doing decent. We're finally starting to move on the account, which is good. We finally got out of the break-even momentum. But yeah, our win rate is actually pretty fucking high. Our R is not great, but I don't really care about R, to be honest. And that's it, like a simple trade idea with a 50-minute inversion. Very, very simple. We could have looked to buy off this. This would have been probably a better choice, actually. Off external liquidity, we could have looked to buy and buy towards this buy side and that hourly FVG, because this is very high chance it's gonna happen. But I just didn't realize. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, because this is a retracement trade for me. It's a valid retracement trade, we took external. We're looking to target an unmitigated POI and buy sell liquidity, right? And you're gonna see that this move pretty much is gonna work. It's all good though, we don't need that. Very intuitive play, to the point where I would have completely ignored this bearish gap, completely ignored that 50-minute gap. I would have just bought because of being highly confident in draw and behavior, like external to draw. Big retracement trade overall. I'm gonna see, okay, like this is a solid Asian rate. Like if we reject like instantly, if this is what the market is taking us, why not take it? A 1.3 stop loss is gonna be below, slightly below this. I think we can easily take it. I kind of got filled like right there, sadly, because I had to mark it, but I think it's get a 1-to-1. I think we should have definitely closed there. I think this is a troll, but now it's too late. Like, it's too small profit. Oh my god, I agreed so hard, bro. It could have been 1% in the bank. Because what am I doing? Why am I looking to hold, bro? Oh my god, I'm so annoyed at myself now. Because I just needed to close on the most consistent area out of 1 hour. Why am I looking to stretch because of a trading view target, bro? Like a MetaTrader target this high here. It's just like a fucking gamble, bro. Yeah, I'm just stupid. So why am I looking to stretch, bro? I know, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm looking at these consistent moves, bro. I don't need to be stretching for what? We reached Asian high out there, no matter what R is giving me. Like, I look to stretch for no fucking reason. Could have been a 1% in the bank, instead it's a break even. But like, what am I holding for? A 0.5 R? Are you fucking serious, bro? Like, even if it works now, it doesn't matter. I didn't stay consistent. I didn't stick to my rules. I'm taking TP on my first objective, not the second. First objective, most consistent objective, right? Even a 1-to-1 R, it doesn't matter what R it is. 1 R is a minimum, right? I had 1 R out. Doesn't fucking matter. We always live and learn. What can I say? We just gotta be like, not greed, and really be grounded to take whatever the market's giving me. Even a 1 hour, even a 1.5, like under 1 hour I'm not gonna take any trades, but even a 1 hour, it doesn't fucking matter. Even though it's not a bad idea, but it's not the most consistent target, right? Look at this, like, it's a very low resistant wick, but we should look for the most consistent area, for the most consistent target, which clearly was Asian highs. I'm fighting this habit. So if I used to trade intraday and hold for so much more, 2 hour, 3 hour, and today I got greedy because of that, my old habit of trying to hold for a bit more hard even. So I'm still learning and trying to get used to trading whatever the market is giving me. Here it gave me a 1 hour. I should have been content with that and take my TP here. I'm slightly down on trading this UJ trade. It's a small idea, but I'm down on it. If we actually inverse, we got like a 10 pip, but we need to initiate above. Can we look at this like a 0.5 on the first? See, this is a 1.4. Now I need to take it. The 1.4 hour, this is where my stop loss is in the safest place. I need to take it no matter what. A 1 from the market. In this case it's a 1.5. In the previous case it was a 1 hour on UK. So it's really about taking whatever the market is giving me, but I don't like this close, so I'm not gonna take it just yet, because we do be rejecting that. I do want to see a strong close above this for me to take this buys on UJ, but intuitively I kind of like how it's looking. I'm waiting for behavior because we did reject the 50-minute gap, so it has potential on reaching lower. So I'm just waiting for 1 minute to confirm my idea here, and we get like a 1.5, which is decent actually. Now, yeah, we need to see this closed above for me to take this. That's a pretty decent rejection for now, but I'm waiting for the candle to close. I'm not executing on 30 seconds from now. Until the candle closes above here, I'm not executing. I bought, but I got filled so badly. Oh my god, I got filled garbage. But it's okay. I bought 20 lots, bro. We get a 1-to-1 hour again. Oh my god, we're fucking flying. Oh shit. Oh my god, I think I over risked. I'm already up 1% on this. My TP is on this hourly AVG. That's my most consistent area here. Let's see if we manage to push like 1 more candle in TP and be done for the day. That would be fucking great. Now I'm closing at 2 hour up. What was this, bro? What was this, bro? This was lucky as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, this was lucky. I just made like a 2% and I'm not holding towards that. I'm fine with a 2%. I don't care. Bro, this is not it. I mean, it's a decent trade, but it was luck. I should have not emotionally closed, but I think I over risked. I got emotional, I'm not gonna lie, because I was by mistake 2% in. I don't know how, but we're pretty much very blue, at least for the last period. But yeah, things are looking pretty good. We did start with some losses on the account as usual, but again, my win rate is picking up like crazy. My win rate is pretty high. Yeah, this is just the result of 3 years of fucking pain and hard work, because I'm kind of taking trades in a place where of no return, in a sense, like where price is so clear that it's gonna finish that move, right? That's why I'm always waiting. Like we come above here, we come above the inversion. At this point it's so fucking clear. So even think about it, I didn't enter on this CFD, which many people would have done. Why? Because we rejected here the 50-minute gap. So I was waiting on price to coming back, closing above. As soon as he closed above here, it was so clear that we're reaching back into this next liquidity, right? I'm always taking trades in a point of such a high win rate and such a high conviction, and a point of where this has a 90% chance of happening. This right here had a 90% chance at least of happening. That's why I'm having such a high win rate, because I'm not looking to catch the whole move. I'm not looking to be trading here. I'm not looking to be trading anywhere here. I'm looking to trade in a spot where it's so clear that we're gonna do that move. 80% win rate. If we're only calculating like the recent trades from here, these was 4 trades, there was emotional trades, but from here 80%. I seen this happen, like it's not a surprise anymore, and I'm not looking to be arrogant or whatever, because I'm a no one, bro. I'm nothing. But I've seen this happen on the personal, so that's why it's kind of not a surprise for me anymore, in a sense, because as I said, I'm just taking trades in a place of no return, right? That's why I have this win rate. Yeah, I should have hold, but I got emotional, bro. I mean, I wouldn't have hold more than this, because this is how I trade. Like that's what I was talking about with one friend of mine. Like the market moves, let's say 100 pips in a day. For me to be profitable and actually make hella fucking bends, I only need this portion right here. I only need this portion. This is the highest win rate portion, right? 70 to 90%. I only need this. After we reach this first objective here, finishing this move, win rate drops significantly. It drops to like a 40 to 60. So I only care about this. Securing this, be done for the day. Don't care about the rest. But on the Discord, some people trade with 3R, 4R, 5R, like crazy R's. For me, this is what is working. That 5 to 10 to 15 pip move. Even here, like you guys, like some of you guys actually shorted this. You guys shorted from here. Again, until we inverse this 50-minute VG, we're not clear on being bearish. I wait for this. As soon as price closes here, that's when I'm bearish. That's when I'm bearish, not before. These are gambles. These are significantly dropping win rate. The same with the euro trade, right? One of you guys shorted, elite mindset, sure, you shorted off this first inversion, right? Until this gets inversed, win rate is not high. Here to pursue this move lower, has like a 40-60 win rate. For me, here is where win rate gets way fucking higher, 70 to 90. When we close and inverse this bullish PD rate, that's when we have the most amount of confluence that, okay, we're actually going bearish. Bro, I don't revenge trade anymore, but revenge trading is basically when you cannot accept the fact that you took a loss and you try and make it back, and you don't understand that by you forcing a trade with all those emotions, you're not going to take a good trade. The only thing that is going to happen, you're going to lose more. It's a problem of really psychology and understanding that revenge trading is not going to make you money anytime. So me get this loss on UK, right? Get this break even. I was annoyed, I was angry, but I didn't revenge trade, right? Even though it would have worked, I didn't revenge trade because I understood now I'm just forcing a trade. Yeah, so revenge trading is all about rewiring your brain and how you see the market. The fact is just you seeing things wrongly, you seeing trading through the wrong perspective, you seeing that, oh my god, you're taking things personally, you're taking the loss as something personal instead of taking it as a lesson. Okay, I lost today, I gotta accept the loss, step out the charts and come back the next session. That's the thing you always gotta do. Revenge trading never fucking pays out. It's all about rewiring. The same, I rewired my brain to see this as consistent profits in the long term, taking my first take profit on the first objective. Me forcing to look for a stretch 3 to 5 hour, this doesn't happen in the long term. It's not gonna help me in the long term. Even if now it looks like prices, it ran another double of my trade, on the long term this is not gonna help me. On the long term, what price is gonna do most of that is they reach the CTP and then reverse. It's all about rewiring your brain. All psychological issues are gonna solve by rewiring your brain and seeing you not revenge trading as a win, you being consistent as a win, you sticking to your rules as a win, and not no matter what your PNL really says. That's what I talk about. Like most of the people of the trades that actually trade don't understand how to rewire the brain, and that's a big problem, bro. Like if you don't understand how your brain works and how you rewire your mindset to think how you should think, I don't even know how people actually turn profitable if you don't understand this. Like, you need to understand how your brain works and how you change your beliefs. Because the beliefs are the root cause of your behavior. The reason why you're revenge trading is because you think or you believe that you're gonna make money on that trade and you want to recover your money. That's the root cause. You believe a certain thing, you believe wrong. With over leveraging, you have to go through rewiring your brain, through taking consistent profit, to having a consistent stop loss, to so many things, pretty much every single psychological issue, to revenge trading, to news trading, to everything. You have to rewire your brain. That's why trading is hard, because you have to legitimately rebuild yourself, rebuild how you think and how you see things. That's why it's hard, and it's a simple formula that you gotta use. But first starts with identity. Identity means your self-image, how you see yourself, right? This is where change starts. I am a person that doesn't revenge trade. This is where it starts, by you telling phrases like this to yourself. Then you reinforce this identity. How? Through action, through proving yourself that you actually are this person. You actually are the person that doesn't revenge trade. A day comes and you stop revenge trading, this identity gets reinforced and it gets bigger. Then next day again, you come with this in mind, you again stop revenge trading after you took a loss, this identity gets bigger. And with time, the bigger it gets, it's gonna be easier and more automatic for you to stop revenge trading. So all starts from identity. Here's where you start, and it gets cemented through action. This is what I've learned to change in 2-3 years of self-improvement. It's so easy to change anything about yourself. That's how I changed. I stopped forcing trades. How? I'm a person, I don't force trades anymore. Then every day I would come in the market, I would prove to myself that I don't force trades anymore by not forcing trades. Then this identity would grow even bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point where it would become so easy and it would become natural. It would become who I am as a person, to not force trades anymore. So many people actually do things like this. They try to change only the action, right? Not forcing trades. Or let's say plays games, a person who plays games, they would just go for the action, try and change only the action. With, let's say, skipping, not playing video games. But the change wouldn't last because the identity or the self-image didn't change. So even though their actions would say, would try and not play video games, and you would not play video games, you would still end up playing video games because you didn't change the root cause, which is how you see yourself, who you are, or identity. So that's why change never lasts for most people, because they try and change actions instead of starting with the root cause, which is identity. I don't know if you guys actually understood anything about what I said, because I'm not that good at explaining, but it all starts with identity. Just keep that in mind. It's a fucking cheat code. Now it looks like a good short for me, right? But I already took so many trades today, I'm not gonna force, because the confluence isn't that great for the entry. But in terms of, here's where I would have entered, because now we have a 50-minute inversion. Now is, for me, is the point of no return, as I told before, of the point of no return, where we should be displacing lower. But the problem is we do have this inverse here, and I think it might make the trade fail, but we're gonna see. This is the point of no return. This is what I would have taken the trade. Yeah, I think I should have maybe taken it because it just was too clean. Yeah, but I didn't have time to think. That's the problem, because as soon as I hop on euro, we were here. Yeah, this was a clean fucking trade. I should have taken it. I'm gonna manually close it because of spread. Yeah, look at this shit, bro. Oh my god, bro. Now we're at 3.26 on the account, which is decent. We're finally starting to move. I think next week is gonna be crazy, bro. Like, now since I really locked my way of trading in, I think next week is gonna be pretty crazy. It's gonna start compounding like crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna see you in New York. Thank you for being here, and I love you guys.